please put your hands together for the visiting team, dressed in white, the Caledon Cyclones.
Caledon.
Our home team is dressed in blue. Please welcome the Sioux Steel City Raptors. Introducing the lineups for today's Ontario Indoor Cup final, starting with the visiting team, the Caledon Cyclones. Number 4, Natalie Bevin. Number 26, Alexis Cordero. Number 2, Bianca D'Souza. Number 20, Haley Greco. Number 11, Sabine Kalogerakos. Number 5, Angelina Christin. Number 8, Isabella Mazzafero. Number 21, Alexia Nakos. Number 24, Abigail Russell. Number 17, Samantha Russell. Number 22, Madeline Spadzinski. Number 10, Anika Sproxton. Number 12, Alyssa Tassone. Number 25, Marissa Taylor. Number 13, Teresa Verbanek. And number 14, Emma Warren. For the coaching staff, head coach Cosimo Mazzafero. Assistant, Julia Lava. Manager, Dimitrios Kalogerakos. Assistant, Peter Nakos. And assistant, Stefanos Nakos. And now, the lineup for the home team, the Sioux Steel City Rapids. Number 3, Taya Shackleton. Number 5, Ashley Noble. Number 6, Olivia Spadafora. Number 7, Gabriela Lecore. Number 9, Mia Yaqueta. Number 10, Gabriela Giordano.
Who's saying that?
Number 11, Alexa Romano. Number 12, Caitlin Senecal. Number 13, Chelsea Kennedy. Number 14, Alea Jumansky. Number 16, Abby McKnight. Number 18, Merlin Kilorin. Number 22, Alexa Nazlovar. Number 23, Isabella Fata. And number 66, Madison Koprash. For the coaching staff, head coach Anthony Romano. Assistant Steve Mazuka, manager Adriana Romano, and assistant Carlos Papatora. And now, introducing our match official who was appointed for today's Ontario Indoor Cup final, referee Michelle Panacci. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, the chatter picks up a little bit here at the Ontario Cup, and under-13 final just about to get underway in the girls' division. You could hear a pin drop a few minutes ago as there's a little bit of nervous energy, I think, in the building, and just coming off a win shortly before in the under-13 girls' division was this Caledon side, who look full value for their victory. They will take on the Steel City Rapids from Sault Ste. Marie in blue and white and blue. Aside from Caledon, they'll be heading right to left on your screen. Cal McClellan, pleased to bring you play-by-play of this, and expect a little bit more of a task, I think, for this Caledon side, who is very, very, very good, and proved that in their semifinal victory, and forcing that one out of play just to see it to safety is Senecal.
You got her, Ash. Stay with her.
It's caught up in the netting here, and we'll get underway in a second as referee coming over to lend a hand. Keep in mind these are 25 minutes of run time. Subs can go on the fly, and if we're tied, we will see penalty shots, and heading in, a good job there clearing the lines. Chance heading forward to Sony, plays off to the side. Still in possession from Caledon. Warren giving off. Warren looking for the return pass, comes to her boot, tries to her left foot, this one up and just over the bar. Kick-ins instead of throw-ins, in case you're not familiar with the format. And 5 aside plus a keeper. Penalties similar to what you'd see in hockey, where someone could be sent off for a portion of time. None in the first game, and this one's turned and sent aside, and a good play by Lapore, sending that one out of play.
Pick one person, guys, and you got to guard those. Tell Alexa what you have. Go.
In the center area, first two. Shot from the distance. What a shot. Russell buries that one as the ball came to her. She came up the middle, played it to the right-hand side, and then peeled off. And just as they did in their previous game, finding the net early as Russell buries it to make it 1-0 for Caledon. Chance again. Will this be two? It's a second. That quick. 2 goals inside of 3 minutes. This one off the boot of Kristich. And a double inside of 1 minute for Caledon. And they look very dangerous in the first matchup. Just before, as they'll make wholesale changes and a new squad coming on. Long ball in. Russell cutting to her right foot. Russell leaving that one off to the side. The help from Mazzaferro. Mazzaferro plays a nice return pass. And this one whipped by. Will be out for a goal kick. Given away. Russell again, top of the area, and going down on a good save. Looking for help to go out. Controlled well. Spatafora going to ground. She looks like she took a bump in the face. She gets up holding that. Good defense here. Kennedy trying to keep to the outside. Ball squirts across the middle. Chance. getting in the way, and a good job there on the back end. Flicked off the boot as that pass was headed for Caledon, who bagged a couple goals in the previous game for Caledon. She heads towards goal looking for more. Her teammate, Mazzaferro, with a shot from a sharp angle from the right-hand side. Swallowed up by the keeper and waiting for her side to make changes and get some new girls onto the pitch. And sends this one up the near side. A little bit of confusion, but comes to the boot of Giordano. Caledon ball in, and a good defensive play there by Yaketa. And it'll stay with the Rapids, who will have a kick deep in their own zone. Just under 20 to play in the opening half. 2-0 Cyclones, 2 quick goals. This one knocked in, stolen by Caledon, and a good job coming back to make sure that the back lines are protected. Near side, Giordano. Giordano pass a little errant, and this one will go down the middle. Chance for Russell, but it's going to run too far to the waiting arms of the keeper. And this one takes a deflection, and having to go back and grab it and send this one up again as Russell nearly found herself on the right side of an accident. Cleared by Caledon. Kalogerakos pushed off the ball and then will push forward, and nice play trying to link up with Russell. Kalogerakos got a good right foot. Unselfish off the post. Still in the area, and Kalogerakos will have it come to her again. Around the outside, a little bit of space, cutting across the middle, looking for Russell, and it's going to go to Mazzaferro, and Kalogerakos trying to get back. She does well to get it to Russell. Russell looking past first, might have to shoot though. This one takes a deflection all the way into the keeper. And Kalogerakos will have a go if she can get onto it. Very good challenge though, and going to ground. And it will be a free kick in the middle. Kalogerakos has a hit, but right into the keeper. Long ball, and having to give chase to make sure that they get there in time is Taylor. But coming out as the keeper to bail out her teammate, and a little bit more composed now. Forward. Russell. Nice step in and a good play out. Giordano left the ball behind her. And a good step up again, and a little bit more settled now from the Rapids. They're starting to find their shape and find out the players on the other team that could potentially do damage, and they'll do a quick change now. Will Sault Ste. Marie, and this one's sent up and all the way, waiting for a keeper to call, and letting it run is Greco. And the keeper will play that one out in a good chance for a free kick here in a good position. Lepore, left foot. It's in. And a good opportunity there as it rattled around in the box. Shot from distance, arms tucked in, no handball. Greco circling, taking the time given, and then we'll play it square to Kalogerakos. Looking for a long seeking ball and trying to find Cordero, but it's going to run just a little bit too far. We'll go for a goal kick with 16 and 36 on the clock, and a 2-0 lead for the side in white from Caledon. Nice cut in there. Long ball. It's going to take a bounce. Greco trying to judge it. And a nice turn. Demansky. Romano. And a long ball played in. Cordero to her right, trying to find help behind her. Back for Greco, squared in. Sousa couldn't get to it first. Turned in, chance to run. Demansky! She's pulled one back. Alea Demansky getting one back for the Sioux, cutting the lead to 2-1, and a very important goal coming with 15:30 on the clock. Just inside 10 minutes in, we've already had 3 goals in this game. But it's so important to take advantage of the chances when they come, especially against a good team like Caledon. Number 14 in blue making no mistake. She's buzzing for another there as good pressure on the back line. And I like that coach left her on to see if maybe she could poach another while she was feeling good about it. Cordero looking for space. D'Souza is in a support position. And a good defensive play as D'Souza gives chase along the near side for White. Russell looking for more space, and Senecal was there to make a good play defensively. Ball will stay with blue. Low ball. Trying to turn on that was Fata, but Russell's able to knock it forward. Nikatos. Good defense to knock it out to the side, and Rapids have found comfort and safety. So the play, the ball was not moving, or was moving rather. It can't be. This one nicked in, and a chance there, but not able to give any chase was Kristich, and it went back to the keeper and now sent all the way down the other end. Taylor giving chase. In a fight there with Fata. Coming all the way back out. Taylor again. Low ball, and this will be a chance going the other way. Nikatos will have a left foot. She'll play square, play at top of the area. This one's hit low, and a good hit. But Kristich could not corral it inside that far post. She was looking for it. 13:06 to go. (2-1) Caledon. Russell stepping in front of it. Step over from Russell. That was nice, but not being fooled. The defender and trying to send it for Fata, but could not find her. Taylor back in. Nikatos to her right foot. Good defensive play to get in the way. And a good job to push out here. Yakata down the sideline. And will stay with Sioux. Kennedy's right foot. Could be trouble. Off the bar. There was a touch and overhead, and that one just misses. Well, the keeper came for it, and it wouldn't have counted if it went straight in, but off a touch from a keeper, that would have been a good goal. Instead, it hit the crossbar, bounced down. On the following overhead, wasn't able to find the other corner. Pushing out. This is nice from Caledon. Warren into space. Kristich. And they go to her left foot. Kristich across the face of goal, and a good job to scoop that one up by the Rapids. And sent down. Judging that one perfectly, and the ball takes an awkward bounce on the near side. Kristich, far side. Inside, great return pass. Taylor with a hit off the post. And Taylor had a good one, but covering that top corner. And getting back to her defensive position long enough to take this one and kick it right in right away. Does just that to Warren. Warren looking for that middle ball. Exactly what she was looking for. The return comes back to Warren. Here's a chance for Kristich. Just a little bit off her boot. Awesome. Good defensive play by the girls in blue. And then a steal. Right up the middle. Looking for Fata. Had her moving forward. Instead goes backwards. And now the return to Fata. Takes a potential touch off a hand. But coming back all the way to make sure she's there is Russell. And deked around Fata. Still Fata in the area. Warren clearing out. And back out for Mazzaferro. It's going to send a long ball down. Chance for Kristich to run onto it. Kristich one time and a great save. Waiting for wholesale changes, as all 5 will switch for Steel City. And it's sent down. No one that far up, though, but able to jump onto it now. And Giordano going forward will have it in the corner. Pushed out by the Cyclones. Long ball. Kristich at her feet. She can let it go. Left foot, Kristich. Nice shot right at the keeper, though. And inside 10 minutes, still 2-1 Cyclones. They went up 2-0. Steel City pulled one back. Little bump in the back there. Nothing malicious, though. And it will go off the Cyclones in a good corner one by the side in blue.
Let's go, Abby, let's go!
McKnight on the ball. Standing over it with a left foot. In swinging. Chance for a header. Just skipped off the boot. And having to give chase and not able to get there is number 66. Koprash, excuse me. Great ball in. And giving chase is McKnight, seeing it out. It was trying to sell the corner. The referee not buying the corner. And Kalogerakos will head back to her midfield position. One skips past the boot of Killorn. Russell moving forward now. Nikatos. Good control as she plays forward and looking for Kristich. Nikatos with a nice move and a bullet to the corner. She's so patient on the ball, and she's got her side up 3-1 at this point, with just over 8 minutes to play in the half. But a right-footed rocket from Nikatos. Under 13 girls championship. Caledon, a 3-1 lead. Around the outside, this is good speed. Kalogerakos playing a square ball. Good job to get in front of it there by Tassoni. And it'll stay with Caledon. Played in quickly. Kalogerakos. Square. Nikatos. Spidzinski. That's just going to run a little far, and back to their defensive position they go. Forward, here's a chance for a second, but a good job clearing the line and coming all the way out. And the Caledon keeper sending that one down and away from danger, and knocked out by the bench. It'll be a kick in by Senecal. Looking for options. Played out of the back. Potential giveaway there, but she stays with it. Strong-footed, and it's going to be an opportunity to go forward. To Sony. Kalogerakos is going to stay in for her. She's got a long ball, takes a deflection off the backside, giving chase is number 17, Russell, who had the opening goal for Caledon. And a throw is going to stay with them. To Sony. Pass a little too far for Russell as it's going to dip out of play. 6 minutes and change here to go in the first half of play. Changes from both sides. Caledon, Steel City, the Under-13 Girls Championship here at the Ontario Indoor Cup. The Ontario Soccer Complex in Woodbridge. Pleased to be able to bring it for you on live stream as Kalogerakos with a nice move, but not biting on the fake was her defensive counterpart. And this one's sent down. A little bit of time for Fata if she can turn. She can. It's a beautiful turn. Spatafora looking for space. Still Spatafora has the ball at her feet. Fata coming out to help her out. Ball switched. Shackleton wrapped up along the far side. And the referee will say it's going to be a corner kick. Played in quickly. Good defensive play. Shackleton far side. That goes out of play, though, and it will be a corner kick as the keeper carried it out over the line. 5 minutes even. 3-1 lead for the side in white. 25-minute halves. Run time and a good opportunity getting on the end of that was Fata, but always to the side. Would have been difficult to turn that one around and put it towards goal. The positioning of the defender was good. Pushing out of the back, though, but this is definitely more encouraging from Steel City than the opening 4 minutes or so. Good pressure here. Pushing forward. Tassoni in a little bit of a fight. Needs help. Kaligarakos, long ball down. It's a good one. Finds Cordero, who's looked like she almost ran out of room, but didn't. Cordero across, and this one takes a deflection off the keeper and the outside of the post. Will be a corner kick. Kaligarakos, Cordero signaling to Kaligarakos. Both diminutive attackers on this under 13 side from Caledon. Both very lethal in front of goal, too. Into play square for Tassoni, not there. Coming in, D'Souza found Cordero, but her back was to goal. Still Cordero taking a return pass, looking for D'Souza, and then played down Cordero a third time. This one, Kaligarakos, knocked backwards. Have to be careful. This one's sent up, and Fata's on a run. Pushed out of the way. Could be a foul. Fata does well to win it. Puts it side of the net. It'll be a goal kick.
Way to go, Fata, way to go!
Well, outstanding opportunity there, and a good job to fight off a challenge that was mainly an outstretched arm after gaining an advantage and just pushed it off to the left. Good control from Warren. Near side, looking to link up with Cordero, bumped in the back. That's going to be a foul. Be a free kick along the near side with exactly 3 minutes to go in this opening half. Warren looking backwards. Pushing forward is Taylor. Side, Cordero. Looking for the return, and it's going to skip all the way across the pitch and head out the near side. Warren in a fight to get there first. She does, but pushes it a little too far for her teammate on the far side, Mazzaferro. Cordero taking a break and checking back in. It's the first goal scorer of the game, Russell. Right in the middle now. It's going to run out of play. Caledon will have it with 2 minutes left. In the opening half, Caledon clinging to a 2-goal lead. 3-1. They went up 2-0. Equal or one back from Sault Ste. Marie, before adding a third off the boot of Nikatos. Substitutions for Steel City. They'll take this kick on the far side and hold on, as the referee saw something that I guess she did not like, and someone's going to get a talking to, albeit briefly. It's going to take a touch off Caledon. That'll run all the way out. And it will be an opportunity for Steel City. Rapids, if they could pull one back before the end of the half, they've got 1 minute and 15 to do it. And they've got a free kick on the near side deep in the end. Across the face of goal. Good control. It just stayed there and pushing out. Russell's on a run. Warren trying to head out with it. Given away, got Fata forward. Opportunity, and this one's going to take a deflection, and it'll stay in as the keeper keeps it with 47 seconds to go before it goes out for a goal kick. Keeper Bevan playing it off to the side. Half a minute to go in the opening half. Warren looking for Mazzaferro to the right. Ball in. Russell just missing that one on the near side, and it'll be 17 seconds if the Rapids can get one last gasp going forward in this opening half. Turn takes the deflection, pushed in, and it is going to be a foul. They got 6 seconds to go. It's not going to be just enough time. At the end of one, Caledon in a little bit of a fight. 3-1 lead over Steel City Rapids. Second half action coming up, but before that, I got to point out that Toronto FC is proud to support youth soccer in Ontario. Toronto FC, premier partner of Ontario Soccer, and also thank you to Ontario soccer partner Soccer Express for their first-class support. As Canada's premier dealer, Soccer Express has everything needed to take your game to the next level. Visit www.soccerx.com to check out the latest gear from Adidas, Nike, Puma, Admiral, and more. Soccer Express, that's www.soccerx.com. Experts in the field of youth concussion, Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital have formed a collaboration with Ontario Soccer. This partnership will improve concussion awareness and education to ensure improved safety of youth soccer players across the province. Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital. And Sports Engine. Sports Engine is the official technology partner of Ontario Soccer and the leading provider of sport life management tools for youth and amateur sports. Check out sportsengine.com to see how they can help keep your club running in stride on and off the pitch this season. Sports Engine. So both these sides, a lot to talk over. Positives from both. Things they'll want to improve upon. 25 minutes to decide a champion in the under-13 girls division. Second half ready to get started here after a brief intermission. Steel City Rapids in blue heading right to left, in white left to right. Caledon Cyclones, they have the free kick and sending this one down. They also have a 3-1 lead to Sony. Turning, giving that one away, and a good play at the back and some nice footwork by Noble. Noble rushing in. Off the foot of her, Fata trying to square it to the open player. Noble able to keep control. Shot from distance and a good job to hold on to that one. Kaligarakos losing the ball. Goal scorer for Sault Ste. Marie, Demansky. Danced with it a bit, and it'll stay with her side as it goes out the back off some pressure from Caledon. Near side, kicked in. Nikatos plays that one square, far side. Kaligarakos, she can shoot. She's looking for space.
Yes, yes, guys.
Ball from Fata. Taylor stepping up. Demansky. Kaligarakos turning it the other way. Demansky back to give chase, and she'll try to go 1v1 before running out of space, giving it away. Nikatos back the other way now. Trying to turn and find some room, and a good ball in. Turning, firing, and just missing the far side of the net. Kristich had a left foot and could have made it 4-1.
Oh, 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 oh.
Ball's going to run out of play on the near side. Caledon want to kick in. Mikado showing.
Come on, people.
1v2. Far side.
No.
Kaligarakos, heavy touch. Fata goes right into her, takes the ball off her.
Yay.
Kristich.
Yes.
Nikatos trying to find space.
Matching up.
Has Kaligarakos. These three players just working up front. 3v4.
Yay.
Defense staying back and then push backwards. And
Oh, no.
this is why defense stays back, because Tassoni is right there to stop the counterattack. Ball played in. Kaligarakos looking forward, and a good job with the outside of her boot to find Kristich, who in turn played backwards a little bit. Kaligarakos can't get there. Pushing forward now. Senecal around the outside. Senecal, her right foot, trying to find space along the far side. She's run out of room, and it'll be a goal kick after some textbook defending from Taylor, I believe, on the far side, who's calling for the ball immediately. This time it'll be sent up. Substitutions, a lot of players on. And they had way too many players on the field there. It's probably about 7 or 8 of them. So a rather sloppy change. Chance for Warren as she stepped into the ball. From distance, this one's popped up, chipped. It's going to go over the bar. And never was really going to trouble the keeper for the Rapids. Looking for space now. Just under 21 minutes to play here in the second half. A 3-1 lead, and dangerous at the back. As looking to poach a goal was Russell. Warren giving chase. Nice movement forward. Kennedy. Ball in the corner. Great ball across from Kennedy. Popped up off the post and the foot. But it was very nearly dangerous. And as much as it looks like this is a Caledon side that could salt this game away every now and then, Sault Ste. Marie with a very good opportunity to get back into it, and it's knocked out of play. It'll stay with the Cyclones, and on the far side, Verbanik. Gonna try and find a play in. Warren. Square. Looking for Mazzaferro, but it went off her boot. Mazzaferro giving backwards chase now. Has it in her feet, but can't get it out. Shackleton was in a battle with her and then pushed forward in a good play as this one's popped up. Looks like it's going to take a spin, and it will run out of play on the near side with just under 20 minutes to go here in the under 13 girls championship tilt. Great ball down the near side. Warren just chips it in, but not able to get to the player intended. Now a little bit of a fight in the middle at midfield, and leaning and doing well to protect that was Kaloran, winning the free kick for her side, and standing almost immediately over it is Russell before backing up sheepishly. Lobbed ball. Could be trouble. Headed up and popped out. Shackleton into the corner after it. She heads towards the center of the goal as a kick in. Across the face of the area. A lot of hands, but most of them by their side. Which is why I don't think you saw a call. Pushing out the other way. Mazzaferro on a half breakaway. Mazzaferro! It was clinically finished by Isabella Mazzaferro. A 4-1 lead for Caledon. More changes made, and on either side, goal scorers take a breather and a new opportunity to get some fresh blood out there. Ball played across, just a little too far for Nikatos, who tries to turn. Demansky. Stop forward. Nikatos has Greco forward, finds Greco, cuts in. Greco to her right foot, off the post. Nikatos playing square. It's a great ball. Kaligarakos hit, going down, and then no call. Back forward, and then she interferes with the play. A foul going the other way, won by Lapore. Jamansky, clip on the heel there as she wants to play a ball that was no longer where she thought it was, and it'll be a free kick. Going backwards. 16:48 to play and a giveaway. Fata trying to find some room going through. Fata, there's a break. Fata, he got it! He's pulled one back. Sault Ste. Marie not ready to go away. And the Rapids are lucky the ball got pushed out quickly because they want to grab it and conserve as much time as possible. You score the goal to pull you back 4-2. You got to get the ball out of the net and get going. Not a lot of time wasted, so that's a good thing. Forward. Here's a chance again. Demansky from a sharp angle but wasn't able to squeeze it through. So still plenty of time for the side in blue. They trail 4-2 here in the under-13 girls title game.
Alexa, you got this.
Ball stays in. Good play by Warren to dig it out. D'Souza on the far side. Warren with support. Warren.
Really?
Across the face of goal. Ball played in. Warren. Still Warren. D'Souza. Top of the area. Somebody has to shoot it. D'Souza. Fired off that one. Good chest control to keep her hands out of the way and clear danger. And can go all the way back for support. This one played wide. D'Souza. Good touch. And this is nice from the girls in white.
You're the only other person I know that has my...
D'Souza, Greco, Warren, all very unselfish at the end. Perhaps one should have had a shot. Warren to her left foot, going down in a great save to knock that one free with her right mitt, corral it. And with 15 minutes to go, a few more changes coming the way for the Rapids. This one's popped up. Trying to get there on the first bounce, but it hopped a little bit. Warren pushing forward. This is Greco. Greco got it tangled up in her feet. Good job defensively to keep the shape and stand their ground, and winning the kick in was Spatafora, and she'll stand over it. Spatafora looking down the near side, or the far side, Kaloran. Ball at her feet. Spatafora showing support, but we'll head out and Taylor with the kick in now. Well, substitution. Quickly hopping onto the pitch is Nikatos. It's going to run all the way over to the near side, going to go out. A much needed chance at possession for Steel City. Good control by Kaloran, playing backwards. Koprash in forward. It's coming right into your living room. Ball played into the center. Well controlled by Caledon in turn, and just a little too much on the turn from Kristich, who tried to set herself up on a breakaway, playing her own through ball, as it were. 4-2. 13 to go. Under 13 girls division, it is Caledon leading Steel City. Kristich, great play from the keeper coming out. Miscommunication on a back pass, and it's exactly what you hope for. Mazzaferro in the middle. Cutting forward, Nikatos trying to shield backwards. No support going forward for Shackleton. Ball runs out of play. Mazzaferro. Played in, Nikatos. Nice ball forward. Kristich took a nip at the back of the heels. Wasn't able to turn. Nikatos. Shackleton in her hip pocket. Nikatos from distance, and it's going to go wide of the net. Out for a goal kick with 12 and a half to go. 3/4 of this game gone by. 4-2 lead. Trying to find a way back in are the Rapids. They're in blue, heading right to left. Caledon in white jerseys, heading left to right. Mazzaferro trying to turn, pushed off it, and will surrender the kick out the near side. There's another quick change, and changing as much as they can, as many fresh legs. It was the strategy of Steel City and head coach Anthony Romano. He'll take a deflection. We'll go for a corner kick. And the Rapids have had a few good balls played in off corner kicks. If they can get something in there with heat and get a foot on the end of it, we could find ourselves in a one-goal game. This one comes right in. They do get on the end of it, but it was always going wide, as Bevan does well to watch it. Controlled and corralled. And Noble has been good this game. Noble with a player all over her, and it will be a foul. She was barely able to get the ball off, which most certainly would not have headed that way. A little bit of gamesmanship from Bevan as she leaves it behind the blue tarp, and having to run and give chase as Fata, conserving as much time as possible. In fact, there's only 11 minutes of it left, and 2 goals are required. So, good sense of urgency here from the Rapids. If they can pull one back, it would make for a good final 10 minutes. But it closes a little too much, and they would have expected more out of that free kick going off to the side. Good defensive shape from the Cyclones. And a good play all the way back to the keeper. And popped up. And not corralled. And it's going to take a run out the side. And it will be possession staying with the Rapids. Shot on goal and a rocket! Right off a set piece and off the left foot of Lapore. And Gabriella Lapore with an absolute wonder hit to pull this back to a one-goal game. Well, we said if they got back into it with 10 minutes to play, it would give them a lot of time, and just inside the strike of 10 minutes, the Gabriella's left foot, and 4-3 the score. And a 4-1 lead it was for Caledon. 2 unanswered so far for the Rapids. And in is Kristich, and a good defensive play by the goal scorer to thwart that attack going forward. Kristich is going to casually give chase to this, but it'll stay with the side in blue. So don't go anywhere. Still plenty of footy to be played here, and a champion not yet crowned. Pushing forward. This is Fata's ball across, but it's going to run into her bench. Unable to turn there is Kristich. And the ball runs out. Kennedy looking for a big right foot into the area. It's lofted through the air. It's going to be knocked out a play for a corner kick. And running after that one, Senecal, understanding how much time is left and trying to use all of it. Kennedy had a good ball in the last time to force the corner. Be her right foot again. Far side, low on the ground. And just sent out to safety by Mazzaferro. Good defensive play by the Cyclones. Another one on the ground, and this one also sent free and clear. Levi Verbanik. Popped in Kennedy, that one heading up and over, just a little too heavy. So about 7.5 to go. Bevan ball in. Mazzaferro, good square ball. And plays up the wing. Here's Mazzaferro. Kristich, chance to make it 5 with her left foot. Sharp angle. Hits the side of the net. First touch a little heavy. But she finds space up front. And always knows how to get herself into good positions. Warren, great ball. Kristich going to run onto this one as well. Has Mazzaferro in front. Cut across. Warren! Well, she did a good job to keep it in, did Kristich. And Warren made the run to the back post to make it 5 for Caledon. That's textbook. Inside 7 minutes. Goal from number 14, Emma Warren. And Warren's got the ball at her feet again. Left foot, cross goal, this one. Heading out on the short side. It's going to run all the way to the keeper. Bevan going to take it on the first hit. Just send it as far away to safety as possible. Good job by Nikatos. Turned well by Noble. Warren, though, gets to it first before Fata in the foot race. Fata, though, going to come up with the ball. And with 6 minutes even, a 5-3 lead for Caledon. Nikatos waiting to take Noble 1v1. Square for Warren. Greco. She can cut into her left foot, but a good defensive play to knock that off by Lepore. And going to ground, accidentally Nikatos, and lost her footing. And instead Taylor giving chase on this one. We can get it back into play as soon as possible. The lead is 5-3. It has been a back and forth affair, striking first. Caledon with 2, pulling 1 back was Steel City. Going up 3-1, then 3-2, then 4-2, 4-3. Now a 5-3 score. Taylor backwards to the keeper. Given away. Sandafora shot blocked. It's going to go off to the side, and it'll stay with White. Played in quickly. Nikatos stopped. Shackleton, she can shoot. Shackleton shot, goes off to keeper and out. It would be a corner kick. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left into the area. Tassoni was the one clearing that one, and a good job by it. Greco composing. And a good defensive play there by Yaketa. Last line of defense, she had to be right. She was. Warren to her right foot. Giving chase. Warren, sharp angle now. Step over. Warren into the area and a good defensive play. Once again by Shackleton. Standing in. Ball staying in play. Did not go out. Warren in a dogfight now with Spadafora. And winning the free kick was Steel City. We've got just over 3.5 to play. They need 2 goals. They'll have to take a few chances and push forward against a very good Caledon Cyclones team. who has been arguably the class of this tournament so far. Ball played up, Cyclones.
Be ready, girls. Be ready, girls.
Pushed in. Chance forward, Warren. Getting there first is the keeper. Sending it all the way down. 3 minutes and 15 left. Taylor trying to keep it in. Knocks it out instead. Be a free kick. Spadafora going to stand over it. Looking for a chance to get this one into the area. Spadafora will take a deflection and go up off to Souza. We'll do it again on the far side. Time of the essence. Shot from distance, and it was a good hard shot by Kennedy. Kennedy might have another go at it. Kennedy, a good rip. Good save by the keeper. Good job by Bevan to get down and get in front of that. 2 hard shots from Kennedy. Second one made it all the way through. It'll be a free kick with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Cordero checking in up top. She's going to be the player to try to run this one out for Caledon. Substitution at the last second. Lepore, this one up and over, and we've got 1 minute and 55. And having to be very aggressive over the course of the last 2 minutes to try and find 2 goals. Improbable, yes. Impossible, probably not. But they've got to hurry. This one sent long all the way down. And a foot race because it is going to run out the side. It does. Knocked out. Having to be very quick, and they'll say a kick in. Cordero, and again, you know, the referee, really, it's only to their benefit if they knock it and it's rolling. So that's kind of one I think you let go in this situation if you're concerned about time. Regardless, Cordero, nice move, across the face of goal, scooped up by the keeper. Knocked down. This one's going to run out of play. It will go back in for Caledon. So, 1 minute even on the clock. Not a lot of time. Fata running towards goal. Fata inside the area. Shot. Great save by Bevan. 2 big ones in the last 3 minutes of play. And she's done very well to be stable at the back when they needed her. Shackleton trying to turn. Good turn from Shackleton. She's had a good game. Mazzaferro in her hip pocket, but it's 1v2, and that's a hard task to do. 30 seconds left. Very uphill battle now. Everyone into the area. Let's see if they can get a deflection across. The keeper came all the way up, skipped off her boot. Pushing forward, waiting. And going towards goal, and just pushing it wide with 10 seconds to go, but it won't matter. The Caledon Cyclones can put this ball in play one more time and hoist their title as the under-13 girls champions of the Ontario Cup in 2018. As they run towards their keeper, who made a few big stops at the end on her performance that was full value for victory, and a very gutsy performance for Steel City. Leaving it all on the field and not giving up when it was 4-1, moving back in, putting themselves in a position to pull 2 back. They did do that. They were not able to tie it. And a 5-3 victory for the girls from Caledon. Congratulations. We'll leave you with handshakes.